What is going on, guys? My name is Josh Keatley, and today I want to show you how to upgrade the purple void bow. But let's not waste any time here, let's jump right into it. You're going to go over by where double tap is, and you're going to see a glyph in the wall right above the gate. You're going to go ahead and shoot that with your bow. And if you don't know how to get the bow, I have a video, link in the description, the fastest way to get the bow. And it drops some arrows. You're going to go up to those arrows and press square on PlayStation or X on Xbox to go ahead and pick those up and start your quest line. Then you're gonna go over and go to the bottom of the clock tower just across from the church, or you can go the quick revive way from the spawn, and you're gonna see this circle room that will now have a square glowing purple in the middle. All you have to do is knife one zombie inside that square, and the best way that I recommend to do it is just have some type of shooting gun like the VMP and just shoot a zombie in the leg a little bit, and then go ahead and knife it 1 to 2 times and go away a little bit and then come back so that you're standing directly behind the square, and then just knife. That way you're not spinning in circles, you know, trying to get them perfectly in the square. If you're standing directly on the other side of the square and you just knife like crazy, you're gonna get it. It's real easy. Now you're just gonna go ahead and go up to the square and press square or X on Xbox. Now you just need to go around and find the skulls / alien heads. There will be 6 of them. You can get them in any order. There's going to be one right by the church up top on the right hand side in the window. One will be inside Samantha's room, inside the toy box. I'm going to show you a little bit in detail here where it is. You just go into the bedrooms. This is a Sam room right here, and go ahead and look in that toy box, and there it is. Press square or X on it. The next one is over by the double tap ledge. You just go ahead and make your way to over where double tap is, to the right of the spawn, over by the gate where we first got our purple ball. Go by double tap, and on the ledge right there it is. Another one is over by Mule Kick. If you go to the square room and you head down towards Mule Kick, you'll see it right over there, a little hole in the wall. You can also go from the spawn area, you know, take a right from quick revive. Now another one is in the teleporter room in the sink. You gotta open the teleporter room, go right over to the sink, and it's right there. Now there's another one in the back of the truck over by the rocket. You want to go ahead and teleport over to the rocket, and when you head to the rocket area, you're going to go to the left hand side and you'll see a truck over there, and it's in the back of the truck. Now after you got all 6 skulls, you want to go ahead and go back to the room where you first got that zombie kill, the square. Now you should see all 6 of the heads floating around. If you're missing a head, that means you forgot one. Check the list, see which one you forgot. But if you do have all 6 there, you will hear this quote right here.
The broken souls must be sacrificed in my honor.
So what that means is you're gonna need to get some crawlers, and then those skulls are gonna eat the crawlers and take their souls and fill up the urn with the crawlers' souls. And once you get 6 crawlers in there, then you can move on to the next step. So this is where the fun part begins. Whoever is talking to you, you need to learn his name. As soon as you kill the 6th crawler, he'll give you a quote that you need to decipher, and I'll show you how to do that in a second here. But if you do miss what he says, you can also shoot the urn up top to hear it again, and here is what he says.
Crown. Roar. Stag. They know my name. Gather and inscribe it.
So he'll give you 3 different symbols that you need to remember or write down. And here is all 6 different symbols that he could possibly say. It's going to be different every single game. And these symbols correlate with the night statues. Let me go ahead and show you where those are at. Now from the bottom of the clock tower where you got your code, you're just going to go ahead and go into the church and go up top, right up here where the gate was. And here you are going to see the statues, and right there is the horn. There's nothing on that one. They got to have a symbol. There's another one, the stag. This one is the griffin right here. This one is the heart, the crown, and the door. Now like I said, you gotta remember or write down what the symbols are. That way you can go up to these statues and press square or X on them. And it has to be in order as well. And this is how you're gonna guess his name. So then when you go up to any knight area, like this one has a crown. When you press square or X on it, you'll hear him say the name and it'll show the symbol. It doesn't really matter what he says, you really got to pay attention to the symbol. Every single one has a different symbol, every single game it is different. And here is another chart that I made to help you remember the symbols better. These are names that myself and others have came up with just by the way things look, such as the moon looks like a full moon, a crescent moon, a rib cage, there's 3 triangles there. That one obviously looks like a ribbon. This one does look like raindrops, and a claw kind of looks like a crab's claw. His top, part of his claw is much bigger than a smaller part, but it does look like a claw. So for example, in this game, my guys said crown, door, and stag. So I'm gonna go to the crown one, which I just showed you guys, which is the moon. So I'm gonna remember moon. Next was the door, which is the rib cage. So I got moon, rib cage. Last one, the stag. A stag is another name for a deer. Is claw. So moon, rib cage, and claw. So I'm gonna remember that or write it down. Moon, rib cage, and claw. Then I am gonna go ahead and go back to the room, the bottom of the clock tower. There's gonna be symbols. He's gonna yell at me here, kind of loud. Alright, but he's saying, what is my name? So I gotta remember moon, rib cage, and claw. And all the symbols are gonna be down here. There's the rib cage. Why did you get big? So I gotta remember these symbols, which I'm gonna need to shoot in order, which is moon, rib cage, and here is the claw. I can't do it yet. There's these little pieces I need to be picking up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all of them, but the ones that I need to get this started is the moon, the claw, and the rib cage. So I'm just gonna start killing zombies, and you can kill them anywhere, doesn't matter. So right there's the moon one I need. You just run over it. So I know I got the moon right now. And you got to get the kills with your bow. There's a second one I need, the claw. Like I said, I'm going to pick up any of them. And when you get kills, you just got to constantly watch for it to drop. So now I need the rib cage. I'm going to go down here for a second. You can see the 2 I picked up are glowing, the claw and the moon. So I just need the rib cage now. And you shouldn't be shooting in this room. I always forget. And there is the rib cage. So now I can go ahead and enter in my code, since I do have the 3 different codes. Alright, so now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in my code in order, which was first the moon right here. And then it'll come up in the middle here. It'll say the name. And then, what was it? The rib cage. And then I would do one here to mess up to show you, but I don't have any other one right here at the moment. But if it does mess up, you can start back over, no big deal. And it'll kill you if you walk on it.
That is my name.
And when you guess his name right, you just go up to the thing, press square or X, and it takes just a little bit of time, but it'll give you the better arrow, the reforged arrow. Right there it is. Take the reforged arrow. Then we are going to take our reforged arrow to the pyramid room. And then you're going to find the symbol right here. It's purple. It's the same as the one that we did. You see the skulls on it. Looks pretty cool. Go ahead and put your arrow in there, and it will give you a max ammo. Now you just need to get kills directly in front of it, like so, and its souls will fly into the arrow. So now when the arrow is all done, you'll see it kind of glowing like. Go ahead and press X or square on it. It'll go ahead and put it in there, and it will give you your bow. And there you go, you got your bow right here. We're gonna go ahead and kill the panzer with this. Now if you hold it down, It does this little void thing that does arrows everywhere, or does skulls everywhere. The skulls fly. Alright, now let's get back to the bow right here. See the skulls right here, they kill the zombies completely after. And let's go ahead and do a charge attack. That's why you call it the void bow right here. It makes a big void. Bam, right there. And then it has those 6 skulls. They fly around and get kills on their own. Extremely, extremely badass. If you're going for high rounds, this is definitely the bow to use. Extremely badass bow. See, even the one shot, you know, still has at least 1 skull that flies around. There's that 1 skull going all the way over and killing that zombie. Now, if you're trying to save a zombie, you're doing the Easter egg, you're, you know, trying to do something special, this one will always kill your last zombie. It's such a pain in the ass. So I definitely don't recommend using it, you know, if you're trying to do something like the Easter egg. But if you're going for a high round strategy, this is the bow to help you out. It's really helpful too. Let's say you go down and you need to get Jug. Let's run over to Jug real quick here. You can use this void right here to help protect you. With that right there, we have plenty. Well, it don't work on the dogs too well, but zombies, it works really good. Kills the shit out of the zombies. They'll all get sucked up in that void, and then you can get Jug, no problem. Extremely, extremely badass bow. I absolutely love it. And that is all for my tutorial, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to press that like button. I do appreciate it so much, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching my video, and you have a great day today.